Hola guys, y'all already know who it is. It's Mom Dukes here. Gracias for tuning in. Thank you guys. Okay, we're gonna be doing yet another DIY, but you know what's different with this DIY? We using epoxy. You got it, yes. And I'm gonna be designing and making this into a custom table for us to play dominoes or cards or just period when we're out in the yard. And I'm going to be basically making like a little river beach scene in the middle of my table. So I'm going to be cutting it out. Yes, I know you guys like to see me working with power tools. I'm a little bit clumsy at times, you know, that's why the mister normally watch and make sure that I don't injure myself, break a finger or cut a finger off, cut a finger off. No, we don't need that at all. So of course, whenever you're using power tools, I tell y'all this just to give y'all just the safety. You want to always wear protective eyewear, sometimes a mask if you're working with certain things, and protective gloves. You know, make sure that your clothes, your hair and everything is out of the way so that nothing get caught or snatched up. And I will be using this jigsaw. It can have a vibration, if y'all get what I'm saying. The mister kind of warned me, and I don't want this jumping off of the sawhorses. So we screwed in 2 nails, as y'all see here. One there, you can't see it's a nail, but a couple of screws and a nail to hold it down to the sawhorse itself. So once it gets, if it jump, it won't jump off and I won't have missing limbs or things of that sort, okay? Because I won't be able to bring you good content with a few fingers gone. I mean, I can still bring that content, but it won't be real good because I'm going to have to redo and relearn, okay? The show still must go on, okay? But when you're using this particular jigsaw, you want to go ahead and drill you in a hole. Basically, get yourself started. So I've already drilled 1 hole here. I don't really need to kind of like drill no starter because it can start here and I can work my way up to here and curve around, or I can start here and come on and curve it on up. Epoxy that I'm using, but I am going to be coloring it with pigment and so forth, and I will drop all that information below for you guys. If it's not from Home Depot, it's from Amazon, okay? So meaning if the product don't work, I'm going to review it and let them know it doesn't work. But mine that I purchased is supposed to be low odor or no odor. But when people, okay, that's I don't know what it was, but it didn't need to be on me. But no bubbles, so meaning I may not have to use a torch or a heat gun, because my next question was, I have neither. Can I use a blow dryer? So if anybody know the answer to that, can y'all drop that below, because I'm not sure. But guess what? If I have to use a blow dryer, if I see bubbles, we're gonna try it because it makes sense. It's heat. And wherever you drew your design, start in when you're making your hole. Don't go out, because the bit is gonna spread it open. So just in case if you have to open it more, you're inside your design, meaning the part that you're taking out, you don't care if you mess that up. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget, you got time, watch the video, but hit that subscribe button. Check out other videos. I got a lot of different variety of different things.
this is the cutout. So all of this, I will go through and sand it to make it smooth. And the front part of this is actually this part. So as you see, got the wood slates that goes through it to make it look like it's wood slate. But this is going to be my part that I'm going to be doing my epoxy in. You want to make sure that you're making a box or frame so that your epoxy doesn't spill from the back end. Just probably put like a cardboard backing, a couple of layers just to make sure it's thick and sturdy and flush up against this so there's nothing that's seeping through here. But I'm also going to add tape first. So I'm going to tape it first across, like some paint or something tape that won't snatch off and just come off and you can get it off easily. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the cardboard and tape that as well. You know, trial and error. I told you guys, you're doing research first. So I get to mixing some epoxy. Now the mister, he worked with that and he knows a little bit about how to do it. He's not real familiar, but he's did polyurethane and other little things of that sort, and epoxy for countertops and so forth. So we're new to this. So if we're new, you're new. Again, gracias for tuning in. We're all learning together. So if I make a mistake, or if y'all see something that I didn't do right, please let me know in the comments. I don't know what you're thinking if you don't write it down. So just let me know. And in that way, hey, we can all work at it together. But I'm going to go the way that I think that is the right way, because I look at epoxy, when you're mixing and doing stuff like that, I kind of look at it as, when you're doing nails, you need a primer, you need a polymer, and you need a monomer. The polymer is the powder, the monomer is the liquid. You need those two to make a catalyst effect so that can adhere to the nail bed. Same thing, you need that epoxy to adhere to these and stay and not move or fall out or anything. It's helping your table, so you don't want to be maybe something cute on there, then it fall through. That was stupid, you waste the product. So, yeah, it's ratio, and this particular epoxy is 2-to-1 ratio. So you're doing 2 part of the epoxy, and then you're going to be doing 1 part of the hardener. And of course, I got it in crystal clear. Again, we're going to get to that when we're there. We're not there yet, guys. Patience is a virtue, but it can be done and mastered. Let's get back to this video. Let's put this back up in there. It may not go back. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right now.
Here I'm adding the legs, being that it's already propped up. That way this will help me because this is pretty much the height of what the table will be. And I did have these marked, so they had like leg 1, leg 2, so that the pairs can be together. But unfortunately, I couldn't see no numbers. So hopefully it turns out okay. And of course, with every table, they need braces. So I decided to add some bottom braces to both sides of the table just to keep it more sturdy and so it doesn't have like a wobble effect. Here you have it, guys. This is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love the table. Comment below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Mom Duke's just trying to make it make sense. Again, remember, my very first time doing epoxy. I think I did a bang out good job. So again, thank you guys. Gracias, gracias. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Mom Dukes love you. Deuces. I'm out.